Have you ever just let your health insurance auto-renew because, well, it felt like the absolute easiest thing to do? Honestly, dealing with insurance is usually about as fun as a root canal, so it's a super common misconception that if nothing major changed in your life, your old plan is still your best bet. But look, taking that easy route could actually mean missing out on better benefits, or worse, getting hit with some serious surprise costs down the road. So, welcome to this explainer. If you live in Colorado and you need to renew your health coverage, this is an absolute must-watch. We are going to get you fully equipped to confidently master the Connect for Health Colorado renewal process.
Okay, let's dive right into this, because right off the bat, we've got to address the elephant in the room, the auto-renewal trap. For a lot of us, doing absolutely nothing and just letting our insurance roll over sounds like a total dream. But is that convenience actually costing you money? Well, the short answer is quite possibly yes.
And here is a pretty stark reality that should definitely make you think twice about passive renewal. Depending on the status of Federal Enhanced Premium Tax Credits, or EPTCs, net premiums for customers who receive financial assistance are set to double on average if those credits aren't extended or properly applied to your updated account. Let that sink in. If you just sit back and don't actively update your financial information, you could literally be setting yourself up for a massive, unexpected hike in your monthly out-of-pocket costs.
So, to make sure that doesn't happen to you, here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the auto-renewal trap. Then, Step 1, update your account. Step 2, reevaluate financial help. Step 3, compare your options. Step 4, confirm and pay. And finally, resources and deadlines.
All right, let's start with part 1, the auto-renewal trap.
So even if your life hasn't changed one bit over the last year, your insurance company's policies probably have. Auto-renewing can lock you into a plan that just doesn't fit anymore. Think about it. Every single year, insurers frequently adjust their provider networks, which means your favorite doctor might suddenly be out of network. They change deductibles, they tweak copay structures, and they alter their prescription drug formularies. So that medication that was covered perfectly last year, it might cost you significantly more this year. Active renewal is absolutely your best defense against these hidden changes.
Moving right along to Step 1, update your account. You might be surprised by how many everyday life events actually require an account update. These are called life change events. If you've moved to a new address, had a change in your household income, gotten married or divorced, had or adopted a baby, or if you lost your job-based health insurance, the marketplace really needs to know. And hey, for those of you on Health First Colorado, which is Colorado's Medicaid program, or CHP+, updating your address is incredibly vital. The state sends out renewal packets 60 to 70 days before your deadline, and if they don't have your current address, you're going to miss that packet, and you could completely lose your health coverage.
So, how exactly do you make these updates? Well, you've got 4 specific channels. The fastest, most efficient way is definitely through the online portal at connectforhealthco.com or co.gov/peak if you're managing Medicaid benefits. Now, if you prefer actually speaking to a human being, you can just phone the customer service center. You can also work directly with a certified enrollment expert, like a broker, who can access your account for you. Or if you're old school, you can submit your updates via postal mail. The choice is totally yours, but digital is for sure the quickest way to get real-time results.
Let's jump to Step 2, reevaluate financial help.
So the absolutely crucial point here is this. Advanced Premium Tax Credits, or APTC, and Cost-Sharing Reductions, CSR, are basically the financial lifelines that lower your monthly bill. But here's the catch. They are calculated using your projected annual household adjusted gross income relative to the federal poverty level. If your income has fluctuated at all, like maybe you picked up a side hustle, got a raise, or changed jobs, you really must update this projection. Doing so ensures you get the exact right amounts of financial help to offset your premiums. Plus, it prevents a nasty surprise where you owe money back during tax season just because you underestimated your income.
All right, we are at Step 3, compare your options.
To really see why this matters, let's look at 2 totally typical scenarios. On one hand, you have a budget-conscious individual. They might be super healthy, rarely see a doctor, and they focus entirely on getting lower monthly premiums. For them, a bronze plan might be a perfect fit. But on the other hand, consider the growing family. They have kids, they are making frequent pediatrician visits, and they really need broader network coverage. They're going to focus on lower deductibles and out-of-pocket costs, making a gold or silver plan a much smarter choice financially, even if it comes with a slightly higher monthly premium. The takeaway here? Your medical needs dictate your plan, and those needs change over time.
And instead of just blindly guessing which plan is best for your specific scenario, you can use Connect for Health Colorado's incredible Estimate and Explore tool. This platform was actually built in partnership with the Center for Improving Value in Healthcare, and it's brilliant. It uses real commercial claims data to show you personalized recommendations. It gives you side-by-side plan comparisons, incredibly accurate out-of-pocket cost estimates based on your expected usage, and it even lets you check if your preferred doctors and medications are actually covered. It is literally your secret weapon for finding the perfect plan.
While you're using that tool, you're going to see plans broken down into metal tiers. It's basically a simple sliding scale. Bronze plans have the absolute lowest monthly premiums, but the highest out-of-pocket costs when you actually go get care, so best for low medical needs. Silver plans sit right in the middle, offering a really nice moderate balance of premiums and out-of-pocket costs. And gold plans ask for the highest monthly premium, but in exchange, you pay the lowest out-of-pocket costs when you visit the doctor, which is ideal if you already know you have high medical needs or maybe some planned surgeries coming up.
Which brings us to step 4, confirm and pay.
Now, listen closely to this part. Simply selecting a plan does not automatically bind your coverage. Your coverage is not fully active until you actually pay your first premium invoice by the due date. Generally, it takes about 10 business days for the insurance company to process your application, and after that, they'll send out your invoice and ID cards. And here is a huge pro tip for you. If you stuck with the exact same insurance company you had last year, and you use autodraft from your bank, you must update the autodraft amount with your bank. Your premium will almost certainly have changed, right? And if the old, lower amount is drafted, your bill won't be fully paid, which puts your brand new coverage at risk.
Finally, let's wrap up with Section 6, resources and deadlines. Here is the standard annual rhythm you really need to memorize. Open enrollment officially begins every year on November 1st. If you want your new coverage to start right on New Year's Day, January 1st, you absolutely must complete your enrollment by December 15th. Now, if you miss that deadline and end up enrolling between December 16th and the very end of open enrollment on January 15th, your coverage won't actually start until February 1st. That leaves you with a really dangerous gap in coverage for the entire month of January, and we definitely want to avoid that.
But remember, you do not have to navigate these deadlines alone. There is an entire statewide network of completely free expert help available to you. You can consult certified insurance brokers who can give you specific plan recommendations. You can talk to community-based health coverage guides or certified application counselors. You can always just pick up the phone and call the Connect for Health Colorado line at 855-752-6749. And if you're navigating Medicaid or CHP+, your local county human services office is right there to assist you.
Before we finish up, I do want to provide a quick professional reminder. The information we've walked through in this explainer is based on general annual processes and the rules at the time of publication. But as we know, policies, exact dates, and procedures can and do change. So please, always verify all details, policies, and your own specific deadlines directly with Connect for Health Colorado or a licensed insurance advisor who can take a good look at your unique personal situation. I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. If your health, your family, and your finances change every single year, why shouldn't your health insurance? Don't let the auto-renewal trap make these huge decisions for you. Take control, review your options, and make absolutely sure your coverage is working as hard for you as you are. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy enrolling.